This is Paridhi, a branding analyst at Girl Partner and an ardent feminist. Today, I'm here to take you through some of my precious journey that led my way to this beautiful organization. I'm not the most expressive person, but today, through this platform, I'm going to narrate a story that I would have never shared otherwise. I was born and brought up in a small town in Uttarakhand. An over-enthusiastic and jolly child in me always cherished the presence of people around me. I was still a kid when I started gaining weight, and for some reason, people around me took it as a sign that I was in dire need of some kind of help. Randomly, they would come to me or my family suggesting their unsolicited advices on how to become thin. I was hardly 9 years old when I heard one of those aunties suggesting that my mother send me to gym, as no one likes to marry chubby girls. Being the optimistic person that I am, I do not blame them or harbor any personal resentment for anything. Perhaps some were so caring that they really wanted to help me, but this sentiment had a lasting impact on my psyche growing up. That was my first encounter with the dreadful nature of the world and some of its mean-spirited people. The same people whose presence once made me smile. In reflection at that time and since, I have realized that if I, surrounded by so many progressive families, was going through so much adversity, just imagine how dreadful the situation must be for other youngsters. You know how they say nothing remains constant in this world? I'm of the opinion that random people coming to you with their unsolicited advices is never going to change. Fast forward, I started going through puberty, and my hormonal changes caused acne problems on my face. I struggled with it for almost 3 years, during which I would hear comments like, "Oh, your face got spoiled, what will you do now?" Generally, I'm a big admirer of benevolent humans, the ones who aspire to make a positive difference in someone's life. What I didn't appreciate was superficial feedback. After all, looking after my face was not the sole or defining purpose of my life. How fortunate we are to be living in a historical time period where a woman's life doesn't always have to be directly or indirectly linked to their marriage. Well, gradually, the acne will get better. But I still wonder, when will these mindsets evolve from the one defined by comparison and criticism to the one defined by empathy and understanding? Going through such experiences at a tender age creates lifelong impressions on a person's mind. Thankfully, I raised myself to be strong, bold, and resilient down in front of such situations. What remained constant throughout this journey was my belief in myself. This never afforded anyone an advantage to bully me or see me any lesser than they are. I'm a firm believer in the Mother Teresa aphorism, which says that some people come into your life as blessings, yet others as lessons. While we acknowledge the lessons and I treasure the perspectives received therein, I live a life full of gratitude, which affords me priceless blessings and the company of kind human beings every day. A significant part of this new Paridhi is the girl part of family. We accept everyone for who they are, while together making consistent efforts to help each person create a refined version of themselves. I'm eternally grateful for these people to keep my faith in the glaring nature of the world. A unique part of my growing responsibilities here is to talk about my experiences and adversity. Together, we are inspiring the next generation of young women to love themselves and find uncompromising comforts in their bodies. My involvement here is so cool that I initially applied as a content writer but now contribute across the departments. This model for experiential learning affords me clarity on what I want to do with my life because of the opportunity to explore professional interests and talents that I never knew I had. From marketing and search engine optimization to public speaking and public relations outreach, I've worked on it all. I never imagined so early in my career someone young like me would be trusted with global branding and interviewing new candidates. This trust bestowed on me makes me passionate to pass it on and pay it forward to the next young leaders we onboard. I genuinely believe in the power of pen. And through Girl Power Talk, young women like me today have the platform to share their voices on the issues that affect our souls, inner happiness, and the women we seek to become. For us, it is all about be the change you want to see in the world. We are focused on building and bringing that change with every breath. So if you are someone like me, kind but ambitious, and have the zeal to fight against the stereotypes set by the society, come, join our team of changemakers.
Go, Mama!